everybody. I'm Diana from Commission Force, and today we'll be telling you about the business proposal we have to offer. But before we go into that, because lunch is coming soon, I'd like to tell you about an interesting restaurant concept. Imagine that. The client walks into the restaurant. He wants to have a steak. He goes, sits at the table, and then he sees an empty plate with the check. The check says $80 for the steak, $20 for the tip. Well, the guy pays, and then, he's waiting for the steak, and here's what he gets. A little burned. Well, he already paid, so there's nothing more that he can do. Isn't this a smart way? I mean, the restaurant already got his money. Well, here's the problem. It's absurd, but that's what happens in business every day. People have to pay without even for things before they even know what they're gonna get. We think it's time that in business, it goes just like in a normal restaurant. You go, you sit, you eat, and if you haven't gotten sick, you actually pay. So, in sales, it's kind of the same. Why? You're gonna hire a salesperson, you're gonna pay them, and then you're gonna figure out if they can deliver. But no more, we say. It's with Commission Force, companies will never pay upfront for a new customer again. We are all about commissioning sales after they happen. Basically, with us, companies can triple their sales force overnight, but pay only for results. Okay, so how do we make money out of that? Well, Commission Force retains a portion of the commission paid by the companies to the sales agents. When the companies make money, the agents make money, commission, and we make money. It's a win-win-win solution because everybody's incentives are oriented towards what? Generating more sales. This way, we truly partner with our clients. Now, how do we know something like this actually works? We've done it before. I'll give you actually the background of the idea. 3 years ago, I was in the United States managing a technology startup, and we had about 50 full-time employees and 250 sales agents, which we recruited in about 2 months and a half. They were all purely commission-based. Very quickly, we ran into a big problem. Those guys exhausted their immediate connections, and they weren't making enough commission by selling our products alone. So we had a terrible issue, because just imagine, losing tens of people, of agents per week, meant recruiting them again, training them, etc. So, I was sitting with my colleagues next to the lake. We were watching the alligators. We were in Florida. And it came to us. We went to the client companies that we had and asked them a simple question. What do you have to sell? We took their products and services and gave it to our agents. Suddenly, the agents started making more commission, and it solved our problem. So then we figured, well, if we face this issue, wouldn't this work as a solution for any company that's looking at expanding rapidly their sales force? Well, we believed it did, so we took the model and adapted it to Europe. We started a few months back in Romania, and it's already showing results with a couple of test companies. I'll give you one example. A self-payment terminal, those boxes where you pay your phone and stuff. We were able, in 1 week, with 5 agents, to triple their monthly sales. Then I'll give you a German manufacturer of high-end swimming pool accessories. Those guys wanted to enter Romania. Setting up your own operation is difficult, but we offered them a way to enter without almost any upfront costs and really fast. So we know it's working. Now we're working with companies in the fish industry, civil engineering, insurance, tourism, even recycling. And we're setting up this new distribution channel for them. So what we've learned so far is that there is a high market demand. The initial feedback was amazing, and today we're basically looking at taking it to the next step. Now, what's the challenge in this industry? Well, first of all, it's very hard to manage large number of companies and large number of sales agents online and offline. For that, you need technology. Fortunately, technology is now scalable and affordable enough to allow us to do that. And 3 of our founding members actually have experience building pretty complex software platforms. Today, we have 24 agents, and again, we just started operating a couple of months back, and 7 companies that we're working with. We've invested about $25,000 from our own money in the initial beta version of the platform, recruitment, training, and a little bit of marketing. We are applying tomorrow. We're finishing the European funds application for €90,000 for the software development and applying for provisional patent in the US. Okay, now how do we make money? Well, I told you we take part of the commission that comes, that the companies pay for the agents. Now, since I mentioned the team, I'd like to quickly introduce it. I'm Diana. I'm the CEO and founder. I finished a master's in business administration in the US. I managed a technology startup there. Also worked for multinational strategy marketing operations. I've worked with foreign investment funds, and I have recruited, trained, and managed large sales forces. My colleagues, I'm part of the leadership team with 4 of my partners. They bring extensive sales experience, sales management experience, and optimization of sales processes, even for a multi-billion-dollar company. Technically, we've built a lot, we have experience in building software platforms. We actually did it in more exotic technologies like Ruby on Rails. Our latest success, Vouchery.com, we encourage you to check that one too. So it's a team that delivers results. Quickly, the competition. There isn't one solution out there that we could find that actually offers a combined version of commission-based sales, face-to-face and online. However, on each business line, there is competition. And I'll start locally here with Două Parale. I thought they were going to be somewhere in the public. Hello, guys. Well, those guys have done a tremendous job in growing and building the local affiliate marketing and educating the public about it. Internationally, there are other big companies, Commission Junction, Linkshare, etc. We hope to join them in the effort of growing the market, following best practices. Offline, there isn't one other genuine crowd sales solution, but there are substitutes, broker companies, telemarketing, distribution companies. The problem with those is that they're not accessible to smaller companies, and they're rarely commission-based. And lastly, what are we looking for? We're looking for a partner that would bring €450,000 as an investment. It will help us deploy the full solution in Romania and a couple of test markets around the country. And it will be used for platform development, recruitment, office training, and marketing. Sales, again, we're doing it through our own solution. We're also looking for a partner that hasn't changed his car in 2 years. Not because he can't afford it, but he knows it doesn't make financial sense. What do we have to offer? If for our clients we are able to triple their sales force in a couple of days even, you as an investor are looking at tripling the money you're making in under 5 years after having recovered your investment in 2 years. And best of all, you're going to own and access your very own mass distribution channel on which you can deploy additional businesses. Solve the market entry point. Lastly, this is the first time, this is the only time we're going to be asking for money up front. All right, guys.
Thank you, Diana.
Questions?